Yo, Donny, what's for lunch?
Banh Mi Sandwich, baby.
Ooh, let's get cooking.
I'm a private chef, cook for money, yeah.
Guys, welcome back to What's for Lunch. Donny, the Wonton Don. Welcome to the kitchen.
How are you?
I'm good. We're doing Banh Mi Sandwich. It's the first for the show. First for me too. I've never actually made to completion a Banh Mi, so this should be a good episode.
I'm like shocked by how many people don't know what it is because PFT put it on his Mount Rushmore sandwiches, and I think 80% of the replies were like, what is a Banh Mi?
Really? Yeah, I mean, it's a great sandwich. Vietnamese, obviously, it's like French and Vietnamese fusion, right? Like.
Exactly, yeah.
I think it probably came about, I mean, this is me just doing an educated guess, but I'm gonna assume during like Vietnam War when France was over there, and that's when it got popularized, or earlier than that, do you know?
Yeah, because before we got involved in Vietnam, Vietnam was a French colony for a while. They brought the French bread, and then the Vietnamese filled it with their own ingredients, and boom, you got a Banh Mi.
It's a great sandwich. So on that note, what we have a pork butt here. What usually was very tough, you have to cook it for a long time. We're gonna cut it pretty thin, marinate it, and then cook it. So it's not gonna be super tough like eating rubber. That's how we're gonna treat that. We have some lemongrass, we have some daikon radish, a carrot, cucumber, some cilantro, garlic, all good stuff. To start though, the pork is most important, so we're gonna get that marinating quick. So the pork, that's probably all we need for the sandwich. That's more than enough, honestly. Yep. I'm gonna do one more little thin slice. So we're gonna go in with all that sliced pork now. And if you wanna add, we have some oyster sauce and some soy sauce. That's gonna go in. I'm gonna rinse my knife off.
Lemongrass, I think, is the most Vietnamese ingredient of all time. If you haven't tried it, looks like grass, tastes like lemon.
So we got the soy sauce, fish sauce and oyster sauce. Fish sauce is super...
also very Vietnamese.
Very Vietnamese, very fishy. It's actually made from, you take fish and you brine it in a barrel, and it's like the juice that comes out of the fish is fish sauce. It's very pungent. You can smell it if you're ever using it. And then oyster sauce is really sweet. You take oysters and you cook them down, reduce it into like this thick syrupy sauce. So that's the fish sauce going in there. And then we're gonna hit with a little bit of sugar. You go nuts with the chili, how much spice you want to add, that's fine by me.
Chili crisp.
I'm going to get to chopping some of this up. And now it's pretty garlic heavy, and if you're ever trying to peel a bunch of garlic at once and don't want to have to smash everything, just get it in a jar. So you get a little trick here, and just shake the hell out of it. There, a couple shakes. Just like that, look. Now all that garlic
the hell?
Peels. It's the easiest way to peel garlic. All you have to do is shake. Yeah, it's that's the biggest hack I think I've learned in the kitchen, is just shaking garlic. All right, that's looking good. And if you want to smash up that lemongrass, because really the only part of lemongrass you use is this part at the bottom. So you gotta just smash it down and it'll peel open, and we'll just get the little pieces out of there that we need. The tops we don't need. Smash down on it. You're gonna have to whack it a little bit, I think. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Perfect. You see how it's all softened up? Now you're gonna kind of peel into it, and then you'll cook with like if we slice it, this right here. That's all.
Ooh, okay, that's the good stuff.
There's not a lot in there, but like we kind of just scoop this out, and that can go right in. It's strong. So, and then we're gonna finish with, we need a neutral oil, and then I'm just gonna quickly mince up a shallot, and we're gonna put a shallot in this, and then you wanna let this sit, like overnight would be ideal.
Yep.
At least 2 hours, but we're gonna cheat, we're gonna do like a half an hour, but ideally let that sit overnight.
It's still gonna have a lot of flavor.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine. We have daikon radish, we have carrot, that's what we're gonna make a pickle out of. Cucumber I'm going to leave unpickled, and we're going to cut it really thin and put it on at the end as like a dressing. If you want to just peel this,
yeah, no problem.
If you want to peel that, you just have white vinegar and some sugar. I'll get the carrot quick. And if you want to cut do like pretty thin strips like that, and then we're gonna cut it again. So this is gonna go right over those pickles, and that will start to go. And then if we put this in a jar and sealed it, that lasts months.
Yep.
But we're just gonna do a quick pickle on that. We'll set that aside. So there's two ways you can get really thin strips. You can use a mandolin like we're doing here. That's nice. But if you don't have a mandolin, you can just peel it, and you can peel cucumbers easy because you can get really thin strips just by doing that. All right, this is gonna go in the oven now at 375, like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're gonna hit it under the broiler super hot so it gets a nice char and that sugar starts to caramelize on top. Okay, while that pork finishes cooking, we're just gonna slice our baguette here and get that toasted up. Just gonna put a little weight on this so it toasts. There we go. Now we got a nice toast on that. That's perfect.
Oh, that's a perfect toast.
That's the toast you want. All right. And then on that, we're going mayonnaise.
Wow.
That's what we want.
I gotta cook my pork like this more often.
Yeah, it's the way
usually,
to do it.
yeah,
Just chuck it in the oven. And when you put it in the oven like that too, you could do it on a pan, but then it's gonna smoke. It's gonna
Yeah.
put it in the oven. You don't have to think about it too much. All right. Now we're just gonna assemble this thing. I'm gonna go cucumbers.
Cucumbers can be very overpowering.
And that's why I slice them nice and thin.
I'm just joking. You don't even notice they're there, but they do add a nice little crunch. And then should we slice up a little bit of the cilantro?
Yeah, we'll cut the cilantro, put it on top at the end. Going with this pickle on top. And then going with just a little bit of chili oil. So I know you like the heat. And then cilantro on top. And there we go, Donnie.
All right.
Top it off. Okay, let's do it. Let's slice this thing. All right, here we go. Look at that. Everything's falling out. We kind of have to do a little tuck. That's looking good.
Oh my God, it looks incredible.
All right, Donnie, there you go. There's a banh mi sandwich. I'm starving. Let's go for it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Got napkins here. That is so good. Oh my God.
Tastes like a banh mi. A damn good banh mi.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the better things we made on the show. Thank you for suggesting that. The chili oil is nice too, nice little kick.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. Guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of What's for Lunch. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.